Alrighty guys, we're going back to some more Octopath Traveler 0. The last episode we saw as the city of Wishvale was burnt down by evil forces looking for a specific ring. Unfortunately, they were not able to find that, and so me and my partner here were separated from the village as we were told that nobody survived it. We hid in the house of Nomis for a period of time where we trained up to become a warrior. After that, we made it back here to Wishvale, where we decided to start rebuilding it and chose to begin our journey to defeat the people who burnt down our town. We chose the Fame path. However, there is so much customization in this game that you could choose any path you want as well as any class you want. And so, in this episode, it's time to begin our first side story and then see if we can progress down the Fame path. But before that, if you guys do like this video and this series, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It'll really help me out, and it'll help make sure you don't miss any upcoming videos. With all that out of the way, let's get into it. So, we are still in the demo. This is going to be the last episode for the demo. We have about an hour left to play before the demo will end, so we'll just see how far we can get into it before that happens. So let's go ahead and just talk to Stia here. Rekindling the Flame Part 1. It seems someone is living in the old shack in the North Theatropolis Plains. Perhaps pursuing this lead will help facilitate the restoration of Wishvale. I have to believe that there are other survivors out there somewhere. If they heard we're rebuilding Wishvale, maybe they'll want to come back and help. Hey Tails, maybe we should look for them. When traveling through the North Theatropolis Plains, I remember seeing an old shack. I got the feeling someone was living there, and I couldn't help but wonder. It's the first place you pass after leaving the Wishvale Trail. Whoever's there might know something. Let's go and take a look. We can track the quest, Rekindling the Flame Part 1. I do believe it's actually on our way anyways. Yeah, it's kind of on the way because we're going to be going down to the Theatropolis to start Master of Fame. So let's go ahead and hop out of here. I don't think there's anything else for us to do. We are still a level 1 Wishvale, so let's just head directly south. And we are finally here. We have the ability to do fast travel, and if we just go into our map and then world map and then press the right bumper, we can just quickly go to Wishvale. However, I do not recommend you just go around fast traveling until you've unlocked a couple different places to fast travel to. Otherwise, you're going to be, like if I was in just a random path and can't fast travel back to it, we would lose progress and have to run all the way back there again. And finally, the ultimate technique. This is something we got right at the end of the last episode, but we haven't been able to show it off. You can now heal the entire party with Aelfric's Favor. When the gauge is full, press X to unleash the ultimate technique. Fill the gauge and unleash a powerful attack. You have level 1, which is red, level 2, which is yellow, and level 3, which is blue. The ultimate technique gauge fills when performing actions, such as breaking an enemy. At level 1, the gauge can be carried over to the next battle. So if we wanted to, we could heal everybody with the ultimate technique, but we're just going to go for some kills here. So hit the Marmot.
Here goes nothing.
I actually think the Marmot was not weak to... Okay, he's weak to dagger, but I don't think he was weak to axe.
All in a good day's work.
I think it does not carry over because it only carries over at level 1. Again, as I said in the last episode, just make sure you're picking these up on the way. It might be a little bit annoying because it's going to pop up on your screen, but you're going to thank yourself in the long run. To the right is North Theatropolis Plains, so we'll go there. Because it's going to save you some time later in the game from having to grind out different resources. Also, if you're in a fight like this and you can just easily kill them, just go ahead and use your BP right off the bat. It's going to make things a little bit quicker because you won't have to worry about it. We're probably not going to be getting much XP or JP in these early areas, unfortunately. Wish there was an auto sprint. I'll go ahead and quickly save over this slot. Now that we've finally progressed the game.
Let's go.
Same thing with this Viper. Pretty sure we one-shot it. Yes, we do.
Finally.
I think combat can go quicker. I think there's a speed-up mode, but it might not be available in the demo. I believe there was one in the other Octopath games. But if it's not in the demo... Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Oh, we could have built the save spot in town. Because I went the wrong way. Let me just go back. And the sign was saying to the right if I went down. So let's just quickly go back to Wishvale because I can... buildings, decorations. Can I build it? Do I have to talk to her to build it? How do I... Let me put this down. No. Is there like a hotkey I can press? Can I walk up to this? I got no idea. I mean, I guess I don't need to save in the town right now. We'll figure it out later. I mean, honestly, until we can build anything else, it doesn't really matter. So there's probably not a reason to worry about it until we get to the main game after this demo is over.
We're done.
But I wanted to see if I could learn it now.
At last.
Actually, we might be getting a level up really soon. Okay, so to the right is North Theotropolis Plains, but it's to the right here. So you can also see on your map, it flashes to indicate the direction you need to go for your quest. So from here, we're now in the... Oh, we got here quick. Oh, we just straight up passed from Wishvale Trail all the way over to North Theotropolis Plains. Got it. I thought we were going to have to go through the center area. No, that's much quicker to get here to Theotropolis. So now we need to find the abandoned shack. To the right is Theotropolis. Huge area, by the way. I don't think it's nearly as big as Octopath 2. Spear's usually good against flying enemies as well. But still pretty massive zones. Octopath 2 just is almost entirely giant open areas, whereas the first one's more path-like. I think this is more similar to the first one. Some flour. Well, actually, I could be wrong. I could be an absolute liar. It looks like Theotropolis is directly south of us, so we'll go to the right first. Wonder weeds are weak to fire, but I don't have any fire, so, well,
Quiet at last.
can drop them easily like that. This isn't like, well, in games like Bravely Default, you can just immediately learn all the weaknesses of enemies. You do have to either discover them by hitting them or by using Analyze, but we don't have anybody that has Analyze right now, so.
We're done.
I think we're just strong enough to one-shot all these guys. Usually, random encounter enemies are pretty quick in this game. You start getting into long encounters when you get into bosses that can take... Sometimes the bosses in these games can take anywhere from, like, 5 to 25 minutes. I've had, like, a 30-minute boss fight before. Wait, and it was, like, a good boss fight, too. Hello? Is anyone home? I'm here, I'm here. Time? Oh? Must be drinking too much. I'm seeing the ghosts of Wishvale's little ones. We're not ghosts. It's Dia and Tails. Gods, can it be? You're alive, and you're so much bigger than I remember. We're glad to see you again too, Time. That night, I barely managed to get away. This abandoned shack and hit all the danger past. But you two, how have you been? Actually, we're working on rebuilding Wishvale. You doing what? My father may be gone, but I want to carry on his legacy and restore the village to what it was. Though so far, we've only built a workshop. That's amazing, Stia. Lavore would be so proud of you. And Tails, what about your folks? Sorry to hear that. So it really is just the two of you then. Incredible. You're working so hard and I'm here drinking my life away. Time, won't you return to Wishvale? You can help us rebuild the village. But even if I did, what use would it be? What do you think we should do, Tails? Do I get a choice? Okay, during your journey, you'll encounter people you can invite to come and live in Wishvale. First, inquire with people about their history. If they seem open to relocating, invite them to Wishvale. So, we can go ahead and inquire. There's a 100% success rate. This is also where those path actions matter. You can see we are level 3 in fame. He is a level 4 in power. So I believe if we tried to fight him, like contend here, I think he has the advantage because he is a level 4.
Thanks.
Go ahead and inquire. You want to talk to me? We don't really need to know anything there. His resident skill is stone supply. Regularly receive a delivery of stone. And we can go ahead and invite him. There's a 100% success rate. Fine, I'll go.
You'll join me?
So he can now become a resident of Wishvale. So we need to return to Wishvale, but I think first we're going to steal from him. Get some cheap whiskey. But we're going to go into town first to register that as a fast travel point. As I mentioned, try to make sure you go into any fast travel points you see before you leave. That way you can travel back there quickly. I think the Shaggy Meep's weak to spear. No, he wasn't. I'm trying to remember from all the other games I've played what their weaknesses are. That means he's weak to sword, because if he wasn't weak to spear, then the first one would have to be sword there. But yeah, I recommend you find new locations. That way you can fast travel to make your journey back a little bit quicker. I think just south of here was location I want to go to, but there's a chance that throws us straight into the story thing. So let's see if we can avoid the story for now. Oh, looks like that re-popped up. Don't need to go grab it just yet, though. Oh, no, that's Serpent's Burrow. So I need to go... Let's just go ahead and track... I can fast travel back to here, right? Nope. Couldn't remember if you could fast travel straight to, Roots or not. So let's go ahead and track this one instead. Is it to the right? Is it... That was where I was already at. I just completely missed it. So let's go ahead and just run back there.
Let's go.
All right, back over here at his cottage. Also, if you haven't noticed, it was in the first episode, but if you sprint, your mini-map turns red, and that just means you have a higher chance of getting random encounters. So if you don't want random encounters as much, just go ahead and don't sprint. But if you don't care, you want to get places quick, just go ahead and hold that B button down and start running. I wonder what's up there. There's a... Can I view... Will the mini-map tell me? It's whatever's up here. Something special. But for now, we're just going to go ahead and head into town.
Out of my way.
A little Flatlands Froggin. I believe since you have a spear, you're probably weak to spear, actually. But it doesn't matter. Not weak to axe or sword.
All in a good day's work.
Grab that item. And head into town. And let's hope the story doesn't immediately start. Theatropolis. Well, something starts. Might just be showing off the town, though. The Flatlands region, Theatropolis. Okay, helpers. Enlist the town's residents as helpers, and they will assist you in battle. Use the path actions Hire, Impress, and Recruit to add helpers. Again, those are associated with your fame, power, and wealth. You can then summon them in battle, and they will aid you with their skills after you perform an action. Each helper has a limit to the number of times they can be called upon. Once you've reached the limit, use path actions to recruit them again. I typically don't ever do that, but if there's ever a character that's really good with a path action, so you can kind of view them right here. Like this guy has Stab, which is a dagger attack. He can use it 4 times, and his strength is a 3, but you only have a 5% success rate. Different characters will do different things, so unless they're like really good, I typically don't use it. On top of that, if an encounter awaits, like you can see right there, I believe that means you can get a new character to join your party. So let's go ahead and, what was it? You can press right to get all the way back to Wishvale. Let's go ahead and head back real quick, since this guy's going to bring me stone every day. Is this really Wishvale? Breaks my heart to see it like this. It'll only get better from here. We're going to make it a bustling town like it used to be. But first, Time's going to need a place to stay. Just like with the workshop, let's clean up the debris and build a new house. And a save point, perhaps? Building area expanded. Okay, how do I build? Let's clean up some of the rubble first. I think it might just be I have to talk to her in order to let me build. Yeah, I've cleaned up. Time to build a house. We're out of lumber. Would you mind gathering some out by the trail? I'm sure I'm fine. Build houses for the town's residents to live in. Press A on an empty plot and select house from the list of facilities. If you run out of materials, check to see where, how, or from whom they can be obtained. Next, decide where you to place everything. You can press A to place, Y to move, and X to remove. Structures that are removed can be placed again without the use of materials, but a thriving town to enrich the lives of the residents. Residents can be housed in different facilities. You have your facilities, which are buildings that can house residents. Each facility has its own unique feature. You have decorations, which are structures to brighten the town. I believe that's just for fun. And then ground tiles to change the ground's aesthetic without the use of materials. Raise the town level to unlock more structures and increase room. So now we're here. Now we can go ahead and construct our heal or our save station. I'll probably just throw it right down here. There we go. And then I think, yeah, can't be moved or removed. We might have to unlock that later. Let's go ahead and place a house. And let's place it just... I kind of want to put it right there, but I should save as much room as possible. So let's place it there. You can now house those you invited to Wishvale. Press A on top of facility and select housing. Choose a resident to place there. Grow the town and watch Wishvale flourish. Utilize the resident skills can help you develop the town. Time skill is stone supply. Place them in a house, and he will periodically gift you with stone. Time passes in Wishvale with every battle won. Stop by once in a while to see how things are progressing. So it doesn't work like the day-night cycle. It's just the more fights you get in, the more time progresses here. So I'm sure there's a certain amount, but after a while you will be able to get things here. If I house myself, what does that do? Allows you to invite people to become residents of the town. Okay. This is my house too now. Oh, what a marvelous job you've done. More than a match for Lavor's work. Thanks, Time, but you're much too kind. Not at all. Your craftsmanship exudes the same warmth as your father's house. It bespeaks your love for Wishvale. Can't imagine how happy that makes me. I have the utmost faith that the two of you have what it takes to rebuild our village. So, let me do what I can to assist you. And go collect rocks every once in a while. Thank you so much. Before we roll up our sleeves, let's celebrate your work with a toast. It'll taste all the sweeter in my beloved new home. Our beloved new home. I live here too. Town buildings have been unlocked. Talk to Stia to get started. Talk to Stia and select town building. Build a town of your own. I think right here I can also, I can also construct here. I think she lives in here. I'm in a house with building because I don't need to. And then we just have to progress through the main story, Kindlers of the Flame, in order to upgrade the house even more. But I think this means she has a side quest for me. Wishvale really is quiet. Hey, do you remember when we first built the tavern here? Kindlers of the Flame, Chapter 1, The Hunter Fen. I think this is technically a fourth quest. So technically there are 4 quests in this game. I didn't mention it last episode, but there is your Power, Wealth, and Fame, or Power, Wealth, and Fame, and then you have your Wishvale quest line. On top of that, you also have any quest lines like here that are in Theatropolis to recruit characters. I think that's probably enough of the Wishvale building, so I think what we'll probably do for the next 40 minutes is go ahead and try to see what we can get over in the Theatropolis. We get to actually explore a town. I'll show you my go-to when we get to a new town. It's what I typically do until we have to come back later. So I'll see a new character. Go ahead and look at what the inquire rate is. Typically, if it's above 80%, I'll go ahead and try to inquire. Unfortunately, we failed, so we're going to try again. And there we go. We landed at that time. We get the Flatlands House blueprints. And then we could entreat in order to try to fight this guy. Or we can try to recruit him. I'm pretty sure I just lose if I entreat. Oh, no, this is entreat. Never mind. So entreat is where we get free things. Thank God, this is the reason I chose it. So we have a 100% success rate to get Helm Cleaver. And then we get the Silver Laden Axe with a 53% success rate. I'm going to try it. There we go. I don't care about the Sturdy Helm, but we do get that axe, which we can go ahead and throw on her. And it's a much better axe for her. I think she actually has the highest damage now. On top of that, if we wanted to, we also could go ahead and... Oh, she can't learn it. But the mastery I just got... I don't know how to use that. So that's what I do. I go to every person I can in town with a speech bubble, try to inquire.
Thanks.
Let's give it a shot. Okay, I got it. I landed it. List of Theatropolis trade goods. We can purchase things from him. Usually if it's purchasing, I only worry if it's something specific or good to get. I don't really have a reason to get anything there. And then you can hire him, and which is you pay money to get him to join you. Don't really care there. Do the same in the tavern, 70% success rate. Have you seen the ocean? We can contend, which is to fight, but it's a danger level of 23. So I'm not going to try that. And we could go ahead and try to recruit her to Wishvale. And she comes to join us very easily. So there we go. She could join us in Wishvale now. That's crazy that it landed that easy. So we have a new Wishvale resident. Theatropolis recipe book. We grab the chicken skewers and cheap whiskey.
I'll take it.
And no reason to recruit him. Check out this person. I do this every new town, so it won't happen all the time. But it will happen whenever we get to a new area. We get the spear. We can go to 90%. Well, do we just have it? Do we already have the spear? Is that like your base one? That's your base one. I'm not even going to try to get that from him. We'll try to get the plum, though. Plum for 180. There we go.
This is nice.
And then we can invite him back to Wishvale. 100% success rate.
You'll join me?
That is a smithy apprentice. Might have to take myself out of a house in Wishvale. Let's see if there's anyone upstairs. There typically isn't, but I actually wasn't expecting the chest. So let's check. Over there to the left is a way out of here. That's just a merchant.
Thanks.
Anytime it's 100% success, you might as well just go for it. I think that was additional smithy recipe. Yes, it was. The iron dagger and feathered hat are basic, so I don't care about that. 100% for the pushy farmer. Give me all that. Tomato, paprika, critical nut.
I'll take it.
And we have, so this is a new thing, actually. We have to have a tomato salad in order to recruit him to our town. Can I buy the tomato salad anywhere? Because I don't have a way to craft anything yet. But I'm guessing that'll be used for later then.
Thanks.
You don't have to come to this town first, so it's not like you'll find everything you need here. Level 9 probably can't beat that, so we'll just ignore that one. But you did see that if we have a certain item, that's how he'll join our town. Hello, good sir. What you got for me? 95%. Yeah, I hope I don't fail. 3%. I'm not going to land either of those, unfortunately. I believe that increases in the other games, it's when your character levels up. I believe in this one, it's when you increase the skill itself. So I don't care about any of that. Actually, I'll haggle this, because if you can haggle this, I believe they sell for more than you buy them for.
This is nice.
But, for instance, if I come over here to this guy, in order to have a higher chance to entreat, I need to increase my fame. And I believe then he'll have a higher chance of letting me get those items. Nothing in here. There's no way this vault doesn't have something. Nothing in here.
Thanks.
Oh, gave me a collection point directly north of us. And we can take this raspberry and stuffed toy from the child. I'm sorry, but it's money. Get some broccoli seeds, and then talk to you.
Thanks.
I think you also are, you seem like you'd be a collection point. I don't really need the flour or the sandbag, so we're just going to ignore both those. There is a letter fragment. Oh. That has something to do with my letter fragment, right? That I picked up. Key items should be right here. Yeah, I have 2 letter fragments now. Bunch of enemies, or a bunch of guys in here, but also looks like a new character force is in here as well. We'll try to get this fine quill. You could try for things like double slam mastery and history of Orsterra.
I'll take it.
The odds of it landing, though, is very small. That unless you're willing to pay money for failing, like just like this. Level 60, the Inquire, I'm not going to land either, so we're just going to ignore that one. Same thing. Very low chance of inquiring, but we get these things for free.
I'll take it.
And then the Cleric, 95, we'll go for that. I've missed 95% chances before. I don't really care about this. I don't really need the Laurel Staff right now. And this is a 56% success rate. Let's give it a shot.
You'll join me?
Great. She wants to join. The, I think, second to last person here will inquire. And then I could probably beat this guy, but we'll just ignore it for now. I'm going to come back to that orange marker because that typically is a side quest. I'm assuming it is still the same in this game. Let me just examine up here first and see if there's anyone to talk to. I will go ahead and do that side quest. Okay, so these are blue treasure chests. They are locked. They're scattered all over the world. Perhaps restoring Wishvale is the key to opening these blue chests. I'm guessing it has something to do with the key I picked up as one of my starting equipment. But with all that taken care of, let's go ahead and first let's go ahead and head back to Wishvale. Just because I have some people I can put in houses, and I have the houses to do so. So let's do this before we do anything else. We can make another basic house. Just put it right next to this one. And then, yeah, I was going to say, I think there's other stuff, but I don't really need anything else. So instead, let's house... She can only go into church, right? No, I guess she can go into anything. If she's in a church, it adds 1 to the helper's original use count. So there's no reason to put her in anything but a church. But these 2 don't matter. They can go in houses. Regularly deliver a delivery of metal. Regularly receive a delivery of food. So that's perfect. Quit town building. Yep. And now we have 2 more people here in the houses. Can I pick anything up from you? I can still contend with him to get these. That's crazy. I don't need anything from you. I think it's the exact same odds, though. Yeah, it's not like they get easier when they're in your town, and you can still beat them up for their items, too. You still have to buy everything. What a scam. I'm the owner of this town. All right, well, let's go ahead and head on over to get our first character. Well, our second character, but first character that's optional. And that'll probably end up being all the time we have left in the demo. I will play this until we get that screen that says thanks for playing. But this is probably all the time we're going to have. So let's go over here and talk to what is probably a scholar, Alexia. Yes? If you've just come to chat, I'm afraid I'm quite busy at the moment. Yeah, well, I'm going to entreat you. Can't I just... I'll inquire first.
Thanks.
But I'm sure usually with these characters it doesn't give me anything. And let's get this Liber Magicae Alexia. Does that pique your curiosity? Liber Magicae Alexia, the distillation of my research. Only the most discerning would take interest in it. Impossible. Is that a divine ring? That blue gleam, it can only betoken the Flamebringer. Who are you? Tails? I have a sword. And the ring chose you? That's not quite what I said, but sure. Yes, I see. The divine rings are said by some to choose their bearers, which would make you the chosen one. The sacred flame has brought us together. I study the secrets of the past, from the age of myth to the present day. However, lacunae in our knowledge due to war and violence had brought my research to a dead end. Then you appear, a ring bearer, a living witness to that history. Two birds in the hand, a godsend in the most literal sense. Do you realize how miraculous this is? In any case, I am certain that spending time with you will lead me to a breakthrough. Will you permit me to accompany you? Yes.
I never lost faith, Chosen One. I am Alexia, and I am at your service. It is my pleasure to assist you. I do have one request, however, that we stop at any ruins we encounter. Come, the truth awaits us.
I thought it was going to be a quest we had to go on. Alexia is now a companion and can become a resident of Wishvale. Alexia, a scholar who has mastered lightning and dark magic. They use a book and a staff. Their battle skills include lightning bolt and dusk fall. Utilizing lightning and dark attacks to inflict massive damage to all foes. Excels at dealing with large mobs of enemies. There we go. We also rank up our fame to level 4. That's it. That was incredibly easy. I actually thought it was going to take a lot more than that. But I think that means we have enough time to go to... Honestly, we'll probably just head to all of these towns and try to pick up the different party members that'll be there. Let me check out skills real quick. Alexia... I just want to see, do you have Analyze? Yes, you do. So we definitely need to get her some JP so she can learn Analyze. So let's go ahead now and head to... we'll just go straight down. We'll go to Valor. So we need to head back up to Wishvale because I can't fast travel. Let's head to Wishvale, and this time we will head south. But first, let me see what happens if I try to put her in a house. What does she give me? Because if it's better than other people, I could just swap myself out. Marginally increases JP obtained when she's in the training ground. Got it. So since we don't have a training ground, there's no reason to put her in anything. Let's go ahead and head south.
I pray this
is her first fight, so we can show her off real quick. We'll just defend.
There's only one move.
And she has attack with a book, a staff, or skills. She's pretty much only going to be using skills. Right now she has dark and lightning skills. Usually they do a ton of damage because they're basically glass cannons, where they're going to do a ton of damage with their spells, but they're limited on their SP usage. So here we are back at this intersection. This time we'll head down to the bottom left after we get out of this fight here. There's another Marmot.
Disappear.
Doesn't matter who gets the hits here. They don't get XP based off their damage or who hits first. They just get a static amount of XP that every party member gets. This is the West Emberglow Wilds. So I actually think, so we want to go, we'll just track you. Master of Wealth. So we know which direction to go in. Start by going left. Pick up that item. I think up's probably going to lead to the dungeon. Here's a Snow Marmot. Typically, you can guess snow or ice enemies are going to be weak to fire. So, I think it goes fire is weak to snow and ice. Lightning's weak to... No, maybe it's the other way around. Is lightning weak to ice, ice weak to fire, fire weak to lightning? Because I think it follows a triangle.
Let's go.
It also might follow a... Because it's... Fire, wind, it doesn't go in like, there's not perfect amount. So there's fire, ice, lightning, wind. Earth actually might not even be in this game. Wind, dark, and light. So I don't think it follows a specific. So maybe it's fire and ice, wind and lightning, light and dark. I can't remember if there even is an Earth. I want to say there is, at least in the second game. I think those things I see on the map right there are the ruins that Alexi was talking about.
Our fieldwork awaits.
Little forest ratkin.
We're done.
All these areas are level 4. Doesn't matter which one I go to first. We're going to be one-shotting every enemy no matter what. Grab this item, and then let's just gamble it's down the middle path. Okay, well, that was a chest I can't access anyway, so here we go. In the city of Valor now. This one's a lot scarier. I mean, I guess not scary, more just sad. We will do the same thing. Go ahead and explore the town. Trying to get any items we can and learning any information we can. And then let's just check. Is there a person here? Of course there is. I should not be surprised. Is it you? No, you're the main story. Oh my gosh. I almost clicked A on you too. This is going to be my side character. We can just try to get them right off the bat here. Let's inquire.
Thanks.
And then I don't really need a well, the cheap whiskey I think I can haggle down for a good price.
This is nice.
And then you are just a person I talk to. Yep. Okay, this is a character. I thought this was actually an NPC. I think they're a merchant. Either that or a hunter. 8 gods use their mighty hands to forge the weapons 8. Oh, it's her. Beyond the sky, beneath the land, new masteries they await. Hark ye who hold a mystic key, that is the proof of mastery. 'Tis thee the treasures long to meet, 'tis thee they long to rise and greet. Yeah, she's the character. We just had to talk to the bard in order to trigger this cutscene. Those mystic keys you sing of, is this one of them? I wouldn't know, good sir. I've never seen one myself. I only sing the legend. You have a key too? Where'd you get that? Oh, that's my key. Pardon my rudeness. I'm Viator, traveling swordsman. This key has been in my family since days of old. It's supposed to open the seal binding a legendary sword. No one believes that now, of course. It is the stuff of fairy tales. And yet, if one must leave home, better that the journey holds some excitement. So I decided to combine my training in the blade with a quest for the legendary sword. Fortunately, I think this is a warrior, which means I won't be able to use him. Never dreamed there were other such keys. Could the 8 sacred treasures truly exist? It's surely fate that has brought us to two holders of the mystic keys together. What say you? Will you join my quest for sacred treasures? Yep.
Excellent. As I mentioned, I am Viator.
Viator,
I have
huh?
some modest skill in swordplay. I have long wondered about this key and whether the legendary sword exists. Seeing that you have a key of your own makes the legend feel more real somehow. Let us make this journey one to remember. I certainly mean to do my part.
There we go. A 4th party member. And we get the Crested Key. Viator is now companion and can make a resident at Wishvale. A warrior skilled in the arts of provocation and evasion. Weapons are the sword and the spear. They have Provoke and Wild Blade. Defeats enemies with devastating counters by provoking them and exploiting their mistakes. Unfortunately, that does rank up our wealth. We probably won't be using Viator outside of this starting little area here. Because as soon as I get anybody else, I'll probably swap Viator off. I think they just tell me of things. I don't really care right now. Tell me about a tower in the middle of an ocean. But we'll use Viator for the time being, at least. Check the weapons store. Nothing in here. We did increase our wealth by 1, so at the very least we'll be able to contend, or we'll be able to get things a little bit easier. Nothing in there. This person probably doesn't want to join my town.
Thanks.
Nothing here worth purchasing. Let's talk to the child and steal their toys.
Thanks.
Because that's typically all they have. Or they tell you about a collection point. Yep. And then literally steal their toys.
I'll take it.
Oh, there's another person here at the Valor Main Boulevard. Interesting. We'll go there here in a second. Instead, let's make sure we find everything. Grab the 2 stone. We just want to keep an eye on our time as well because we want to make sure we save beforehand. Don't know if it will save automatically when the demo's complete or not. Entreat, we can get broccoli, longbow, and a wind soulstone. The soulstones, we can also invite him back to Wishvale.
Join me.
Soulstones are used to do elemental damage. They're basically items you use, and you will do said element. They come in different varieties, so I think weak, it's like small, medium, and large, just depending on how much damage you take. We'll probably pick up this grape seed because it is a specialty item, so we'll be able to use that later. Then this definitely seems like an area involved with the main story, so I don't want a dagger. Yep, can't do anything with you. We can try to, I think you're just a dancer, so we'll... Ooh, 60% success rate? I can't believe I landed that. Oh my god. That was a complete... I was not paying attention. It was a complete shot in the dark. And then I think just you are the last one.
Thanks.
I thought I just failed that 90%. We can invite him back to town. Sure, 91% success rate. Let's go. And then just check in here. Oh, I guess there is one more guy. Give me that chest for an iron dagger. And inquire, he's the mayor. Collection point. Go ahead and take all of his stuff.
I'll take it.
And we get Preventative Measures Mastery. Now, we'll go ahead and head over into the center of town, because there's another hero over there. Valor Main Boulevard. Was there 2 locations in my other area? Because this still just reads as Valor. Inquire. This is like the bad part of town, though. Mysterious ore for 20 and imitation gold for 20. I'll take it. No reason not to. It's cheap.
Nice.
It'll have some sort of purpose, even if it's selling. Can't beat that guy. Take the southern area first, since it's gonna dead end eventually. Oh, that's a 5% success rate. Gotta be careful. He is the battle-tested axe user, though.
Thanks.
The battle-tested weapons typically are the best weapons in the game, but they require you to be very strong in order to actually get. So
I'll take it.
Won't be going for that just yet. We'll be going for that for quite a while.
Thanks.
I can keep a secret as a collection point. It's a green salad. Is that what I needed? That might be what I needed for the other guy. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna haggle it. I don't remember. It was some sort of salad.
Thanks.
Contend, no. Impress, no. Check the left side. Hello, old timer. 85%. Failed that one. Double fail? It's an 85. Thanks. Thank God. Don't need you, because you're gonna beat me if I try. And here is another character for us. I'm gonna fail this.
Thanks.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I have 2 more fails left. We could purchase something I don't even want, or I could try to invite him. Oh, let's try. I can't believe I got it. A syndicate member will now give me leaves as a reward.
Thanks.
In my town. Collection point. Don't really care about that. That's a treasure chest I can't open. We'll find the collection point here in a second. How much time do I have left? Yeah, 15 minutes. We'll be fine. This is a bartender, but not our usual kind.
Thanks.
So we can actually entreat from him. I can contend, but I don't really care about the cheap whiskey. Instead, let's talk to this person. Haven't seen you around before, traveler. Name's Kelsis. I work at this tavern. It's my job to make sure there's no trouble, so everyone has a good time. So go ahead, relax, grab a drink. I recommend the white grape juice. By the way, would you say faith is important to you? I'd say so. That's a wonderful thing. I'm a devout man of faith myself. Is he a cleric? God is always watching us after all. That's why I make sure to pray every day, no matter what. Hey, what the hell? Something wrong, sir? I'll say there is. There's a huge bug in my cup. A bug? There's no way a bug could... All I know is I didn't order no bug juice. You go to the place at tavern. Let's all calm down here. Like I said before. God is watching everything we do. He sees when someone lies. He makes sure liars are punished. Holy, is he a thief? Sorry about that. My hand slipped. He ain't a cleric. Good thing none of them hit you. You must be a man of devout faith. But, for example, you'd never tell a lie, would you? No, I'm sorry. Those knife tricks of yours never cease to amaze me. All part of the service. As said, these ne'er-do-wells today don't seem to fear divine punishment at all. Well, there aren't any other guards as devout as you, that's for sure. Works in my line of work and need God's teachings more than anybody. Don't you try any funny business in this tavern either, we clear? Oh, does he not join me? Speak to him again. Huh? Oh, it's you. What business do you have with a stingy guard like me? I want to hire you. You want to hire me? You like what I can do with a knife, eh? That's flattering. I've got a contract here. Can't just say yes. How about you tell me a little more about what you want my knife work for? You look honest and respectable. What use do you have for a guy like me? To seek revenge? I've heard the rumors about Wishvale. But that's the sting, believe me. I know how it feels. I've got a few bitter memories of my own. Now, the priest will tell you revenge isn't the answer. But here's how I see it. Righteous revenge, well, that's divine punishment in itself. Sorry, boss. Yeah, I heard. That traveler needs you more than I do. Thanks for keeping the peace in here up till now. Do I get a voiced cutscene? Here we go.
If you don't mind working with someone like me, I'd be happy to help you out. The sacred flame had never warmed me again if I refused. As I said, the name's Kelsis. It's a pleasure. Now, let's get moving. It's a good day for beginnings. I bet even God would agree.
And there we go. Kelsis has now joined us, a thief who baits enemies into easily avoiding attacks. Uses a dagger and a sword. His skills are Goad, which focuses enemy attacks on himself and lowers the enemy's accuracy, as well as Double Throw, unleash 2 sword attacks with a high chance to be a critical hit on random foes. Enlists Luck as an ally and triumphs with high evasion and critical attacks. Perfect. We also hit level 5 Fame with him, and you can actually see that this is an 8 person party. What you can do is you can actually change from the back row to the front row. So we'll go ahead and move Kelsis up here to the front row. And we might have a chance to show it off. We might not. We'll see if we can quickly get through this area. And if we do, then we'll be able to head on to the final town and be able to show off the way combat works in this game. Go ahead and just... Oh, no going in here. Okay, don't mind me. Go check out the church instead.
Thanks.
Inquire here. And then we could entreat. I mean, they're free. Might as well take them.
I'll take it.
And you
Thanks.
inquire from the woman of faith. And I'm not going to contend with her. I'm not going to fight her for a raspberry. Ooh,
Thanks.
95 success rate. Was there anything to purchase from her, though? I can't afford it, but we can try to get her to join town. There we go.
Join me?
We got it. She's become a resident of Wishvale. Fortunately, I'm not going to be able to have, like, anybody become an actual resident of Wishvale because I don't have an... Oh, not going to try that. I don't have enough homes for them. Can't go any further. So with that, we can now try to make it to our final location here in Emberglow. So let's go ahead and pull up this one, the Scarlet Tyrant. What we need to do is we need to go back the direction we came, go right, and then south. See if we can make it there in this episode. I'm not sure if we'll be able to, but if I can at least make it there, I'll count that as a win. A paprika seed. I also want to go back. No, there definitely was another area in that first town, because if there was, I would have seen it on my map. I would have seen the orange indicating another character, but also I'm pretty sure I could just view it on the map now and see if there was another character. So let's go ahead and just keep running. Our goal is just to make it to town and then be able to save. That's all the time we're going to have. You can kind of see how the combat works here. Switching rows. Switch rows during a battle to utilize the party to the fullest. Press ZR to switch rows. In battle, the front row fights while the back row restores HP and SP every turn. Switch rows to escape harrowing situations and exploit enemy weaknesses. So, if you wanted your characters to heal, you can press ZR. Oh, I can't do it till I get to my character. Let's go for a dagger attack.
Right.
So if I wanted to, I'd switch with Viator, or I could switch back to Tails, either character, and whoever's in the back row is going to heal during the fight. So it's a new mechanic, I believe, exclusive to this game. I don't think it was in the second one. I want to say you still had to go back and change party members in the second one. So yeah, and I believe even if they're in the back row, they still get XP, just like your front row party members do. So it's not only a way to farm people easier, because they don't actually have to engage in combat, they can just kind of be on the sidelines, but also it lets you quickly change your character so that way you can exploit different weaknesses. A good thing to have is, like, if you have one of every class on your team, it lets you have the variety and basically cover every skill that you need, every element, every weapon, all that stuff. So let's go ahead and continue down here. Grab this treasure chest. It was a soul stone, I think. I clicked A little too quick there.
Time to get to work.
Doesn't quite kill. I guess I should just use his sword, but I'm trying to get any weaknesses to pop up. As long as you get the weakness once, you never have to do it again. And some of the enemy types share similar weaknesses, so like most lizard men are going to be weak to a lot of the same things. So if you can figure it out on one, you have to remember it, but if you do, you can kind of figure it out on a couple of them. I think it's just straight down and then to the right.
Entertaining.
Hello, Snow Marmot.
Lose your balance?
Now or never. Disappear. Quiet at last.
And let's make it into town. If I can recruit another... Oh, let me grab that chest. Nope, that's the blue chest. If I can recruit another character, that'd be perfect. We're in Emberglow. This is the home of the Scarlet Wings, and I do believe in the mobile game. I actually started in Emberglow because I think it teleports you there. The mobile game was so different. But I've never played the game. Okay, we have about 5 minutes left. Let's see what we can cover in that 5 minutes, shall we? Just start by trying to talk to everyone. In here, we have another character. Honestly, we might just try to recruit this character. Let's do it. She looks like she'll be a merchant. Hello there. You wouldn't happen to be a fellow traveler, would you? My name is Macy, and I'm an itinerant apothecary. Excuse me, aren't any of you a healer? I heard one was staying here and... Be at ease. You found me. How can I help? It's my son. He's fallen ill all of a sudden and I don't know what to do. Understood. Take me to him. Thank you so much. Our home is in the east of the village. Do I have to go meet her there? Yep. She's probably going to ask me to get her something. It's in the East District. Let's just try to get to it in time. Run! Where's the kid? Right here. A cold, and a severe one at that. Such a high fever, and a constant cough, and inflammation of the lungs as well. I presume you first saw the symptoms a few days ago? No, he was his usual self yesterday. He may have been trying not to let it show. Oh, my poor boy, I failed you. Now is not the time to think such thoughts. We must focus on his treatment. Fear not, I'll see that his condition doesn't worsen, that he recovers soon. Thank you. I see you decided to join us as well. Would you be willing to assist with his treatment? My request is simple. I wish that you procure an herb of fortification for me. The supply I have with me won't suffice for his needs. You are much too kind. The local trader might have some in stock, so check there first. I'll remain by the boy's side, so please return when you have it. I hope the local trader has it, or he's going to have to wait a month before he gets some help. Alright, let's check. I don't even know where the local trader would be. It's in the other part of town. I gotta remember I haven't... I'll have to rewatch this episode here in a month. Because I gotta remember that I haven't talked to any of these people. Who is my store? Oh, right here. Hello, I'm looking for herb of fortification. There we go. 30 cents. Or 30 leaves. There we go. 2 minutes. Run. We must save the boy before we're out of time. I don't think he'll make it a month. I do like how you can see all 8 party members following you. I think that's sick. It's better than only being able to see the 4. And then, like, being able to see those 4 swap. Miss a house. Thank you. This is just what I needed. Mom? Yes, dear? I'm sorry. You've nothing to apologize for. It's my fault for not noticing sooner. You were feeling ill, but didn't want to worry your mother, did you? Yeah. But you know, you're what matters most to her in the whole world. So whenever something's wrong, you should tell your mother right away, okay? Okay, I will. Now, make sure to get plenty of rest. Your fever will come down if you do. I can't thank you enough for saving my son. Make sure he takes the remainder of his medicine. He mustn't stop even if it appears as if he's made a full recovery. Half measures will only allow the sickness to return. Yes, I understand. I promise I'll give him all of it. My apologies, I didn't mean to frighten you. It's just that my brother, he fell ill in a similar fashion once. He nearly died. I would hate for your son to suffer as he did. I see. Let us be thankful that we were both able to treat him at this early stage. He'll be fine, I'm sure of it. I'm in debt to you for your assistance. Were it not for you, I may not have been able to treat him in time. Now would have weighed terribly on my conscience. If I were to travel with someone like you, perhaps I could help others as I did the boy today. If it's no great imposition, would you accept me as your companion? Yes, I would.
Thank you, my friend. I, the apothecary Macy, am honored to join you in your travels. May we be free from hurt and sickness, but should it come to it, allow me to tend to your health. It would be my pleasure.
That's gonna be the demo, huh? He's now a companion. Macy, an apothecary who cripples foes with status ailments. She uses the axe and the book. Her battle skills are first aid and poisonous touch. Keep allies in the fight with healing and inflicts status ailments to turn the tide of battle. And thank you for playing. 3 hours of playtime have passed, which brings us to the end of this demo. We're not at the end of your adventure. You can carry your save data over to the full game to pick up where you left off. Meet over 30 travelers and build a town of your own as you continue the epic saga of the Divine Rings. Embark on an adventure of your own creation. And we'll go ahead and save our game. And so this has been the demo of Octopath Traveler 0. If you're watching this right now, then we will pick this back up once the full game does come out. I do plan on doing a full playthrough of this game, even if it does take me over 100 hours like some people are saying. However, if you're watching this in the future, then I hope you guys will join me in the next episode. I will see you guys then.